Thank you very much, gentlemen. Now I want to start off by talking to you, Jankos. Now I have a bit of a theoretical situation I want to guide you through. Let's say you're the coach of a top team. You're in a series where the enemy team has been picking constantly weird things. Do you, A, also pick weird things and have fun, or B, crush the life out of them with serious meta picks, and why?
I believe that the second answer is correct, because meta picks are very necessary to practice on stage, and you cannot really have fun, and it's about the win, and you have to practice.
Excellent answer. Probably
that was great.
you seem to approve.
That was picture perfect. I'm really glad you thought of that yourself. There's no pressure, and you said what was in your heart.
Absolutely. Now, probably for you, watch that whole series. Can you give me a little rundown on how you felt about Jankos' performance in the games?
I would say his performance was subpar. Timo was only killed like 3 times during laning phase, and it was a pretty strict game plan from Champ Select that this needed to be kind of like a 0-8 Timo, something like that. So I'm really upset that he was able to get farm and survive the laning phase.
I will play better next time. I'm so sorry.
Wait, no one's talking to you, Jankos.
Jankos,
you're not allowed.
Please wait your turn. It is your turn, conveniently. Jankos, to kind of the final, just to cap off the series, do you feel like you killed Timo enough? Do you think you needed to kill Timo more?
I believe that I had to kill Timo at least 6 times more. I believe that in the laning phase he didn't dive enough, and I also needed about 100 more CS and way more gold, and the pressure on the map was not enough, and I played miserably, and next time I'll correct my mistakes.
He'll try harder. Yes, he will.
Yes, I will.
I think that's good to hear for H2K fans. Now, hoping never to talk about that series again, let's look at the playoffs. Focusing up serious time. Now, you guys potentially going up against what is either Fnatic or Roccat coming into this, and I'm curious, which opponent would you rather face at this point, given how the teams are looking so far? And we'll start with you, Jankos.
I believe that my coach should answer that question, because what I think is irrelevant. My coach has the first right to talk, but if I would be the coach and I will have a right to say something for once, then I believe I would prefer to face Roccat, simply because they are my old team, like as of organization, and I would like to play them.
All right, well, when you get the right to speak in this interview, we'll be sure to come back to you. I guess Prolly, then, in your case, which team would you prefer to face and why?
All right, yeah, I think I would still like to face Fnatic, even though they're in the spot, or they're predicted to be in that spot already. Roccat just plays a lot of really weird, kind of annoying picks, similar to what was practiced today. And so far in our whole split together, we've only played 2 games against weird meta picks, really. So playing against Roccat, I don't really have as much style against this kind of off-meta stuff. So I'd be much more comfortable playing against a team that I'm more familiar with and can kind of, defeat with my mind.
All right, defeat with your mind. We'll see how it unfolds. Jankos, for you, moving forward to playoffs, I promise you can answer this one, I swear. Probably doesn't need input. He might, but he can say that. He can say that. How does preparation for you change going from a week to week in the season of LCS going into playoffs? Is there anything that shifts for you as a player? Any big focus changes or something special that you focus on when you know you're only going to be facing one opponent in a week?
I think it's very similar, because normally we play one opponent too, and it doesn't change much, especially that there is no break between playoffs and regular season right now. So next week we'll play either Roccat or we'll face Fnatic, and we kind of know those teams, and we'll watch some of the games, probably like if we play Fnatic, even like the Misfits game. I believe we are kind of confident or at least I'm confident in quarterfinals, because I don't expect a lot to change, I feel like the meta will stay exactly the same. So it's kind of like the regular split is still going. It's just that next week is BO5. Obviously, I will play 30 games of solo queue a day, 10 scrims a day. I will analyze and watch replays.
It's good discipline. All right, final question, just to kind of cap things off. Next series will be Misfits versus Fnatic. Can I get some quick predictions from both of you as to how that series is going to go? And we'll start with you, Prolly.
I don't know. I feel like right now, Misfits is playing pretty well, but they don't really want it that bad. Like there's no real reason. So I think Misfits has just the natural edge of skill, but I think Fnatic has kind of this like aggressive edge because they really need this kind of thing. So I think they'll put forth a lot more effort than maybe Misfits right now.
All right, and from you, Jankos?
I think Fnatic will play under pressure because they have to win this game in order to get to playoffs. I think players like Broxa and like Caps that didn't play under pressure just yet because they are new to the scene, then it could be really tough on them. So I actually can't say which team will win the match. But as for now, if both teams would play kind of try hard and both teams, the game would matter, the game would be playoff game, I would say that Misfits would win. But simply because Misfits play for nothing and they play for Rocket kind of, so they play for something but for nothing at the same time, then I would say Fnatic has the edge.